Hey, good morning, everyone. Okay, so I want to recap yesterday's work and introduce today's work, and then just clarify some questions that you may be having about Google Classroom Hangouts. Okay, so let's start with yesterday's work. Yesterday's work was about understanding what a thesis statement is and identifying it in two sample essays and then creating your own. So let's look at essay one. All right. Generally speaking, a thesis statement is going to come at the end of that first paragraph because it sets up the entire essay. It allows your reader to understand what your focus is and what your main argument is, and also it kind of frames and previews what the body paragraphs are going to be about. Generally speaking, the body paragraphs are going to get their own reason. So in this first essay, the one called A Better Chance at Success, Why College is Still Worth It, the concession starts here. And yep, there we go. Although opportunities to earn a good living without a college degree seem to be growing, boom, that is the concession. So acknowledging the other side. Attending college is still a smart career move for students. That's the thesis. That's the main argument. Now let's look at the three reasons. The first one is it opens up more opportunities for getting a job. The second one is it helps you figure out what kind of job is right for you. And then the third one is it will help you earn a lot more money over your lifetime. Okay, so I had you identify that twice. The first essay is quite straightforward. The second one is a little more not as clear cut. So the second essay is called The Gap Year, a smart choice for the uncertain graduate. All right, so again, we're looking kind of ballparkish at the end of that introductory paragraph. In Hangouts yesterday, someone identified this bit as, why isn't it letting me highlight? Let me try again. There we go. This bit as the concession, and I'm going to say that that part is leading up to the concession, but it's not the concession itself. The concession is right here. So trying to decide if college is right for you can be overwhelming. Okay, so just acknowledging the other side, that if you're unsure about, what path to choose after high school, figuring out if college is right for you is overwhelming. Boom, concession, acknowledging the other side, lovely. And here is the main argument. But if you take a gap year and then it gives you a definition of what a gap year is, it doesn't have to be. But here's the thing, that's not actually the thesis or the main argument. This is the thesis or the main argument. Wait, actually, I think I'm delusional. No, that is the thesis. Okay. So yeah, if you take a gap year, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. The bridge between high school and college. Got it. Okay. And then the first reason is it will give you time to save money. Ooh, there we go. The second one is a clear sense of what career path you want to take. And then the last one is you might get better grades if you'd gone straight there from high school. Okay, whew, that was a rough one. So check your work. I noticed that most of you did a great job. Some of you added a few extra sentences here and there into your reasoning. And then I also looked through some of your thesis statements. I looked at most of the Coyotes and Martians and Roadrunners. Some of you were in the chat groups yesterday, so I was able to work with you one-on-one. And here's what I'd like you to have. So I wrote an example for a thesis statement, and so I just want to check. I want you to go in and check your thesis statement to make sure that it has those three parts. So it should have the concession, the thesis, and the three reasons. And surprise, I'm doing this with you. So on Monday, I was out at a conference, and I was learning about mindfulness. And so I'm going to write my essay about mindfulness. And so my concession is, although educators are pressed for time, teaching students about mindfulness is a worthwhile investment in the classroom. So that bit right here is my thesis. That's what I am fighting for. And my reasons for that are by teaching them these skills, one, it can help students regulate their emotions. Second one, I don't know why I put three fingers up, improve their focus and attention. And then three, it can help students develop an empathic perspective. Okay, so mine's a little bit formulaic. It's not very wordy or flowery in language. Feel free to add those things to your work today. I'd like you to add your thesis one more time here. Now, the classwork for today is straightforward. You've already done all the work. You have taken notes on everything so far. Hey, Eden. So I'm just going to ask that you go back and look at your notes. Any background information. So that's information you think the reader needs to know about your topic before going through and explaining your reasons. Drop that right here, please. Okay. And then please review the information I have. It's like a little sheet about what background information is, and there's plenty of concrete examples for you to look at. The next piece, any information for your reasons that you found while in your initial research, I'd like you to just copy and paste it here. So today's work is pretty straightforward. You guys have been working super hard. Today's a little bit of organization, a little bit of copy and pasting. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite snack and or beverage, listen to some tunes, and copy and paste. So again, I think everyone knows this, but if you don't, that's okay. So Command C and Command V are going to be your best friends today. All right, I hope to see you guys at 1 for the read aloud. And we're going to continue with like normal schedule. So it'll be read aloud from 1 to 1:15. And then after that, it'll be a Roadrunners check-in, a Martians check-in, and a Coyotes check-in. Phew, that's a lot. Also, maybe to spice things up a bit, you guys could bring your animals to the first bit of the read aloud. You can just do like a bring your pet to work day. And if you don't have a pet, that's okay. Maybe you have a plant, a favorite. I don't know. I'm going to let you figure that one out. Okay. Have a great day. And I will be here if you guys have any questions about today's work. Bye.